it is, everybody. Bro, who don't like the morning? You get up before everybody. Shout out to people that gotta go to work, because the morning ain't that happy for you. But, when you kind of ain't got, so think about it like you ain't got work. Yeah, mornings feel good, so I always go live then. It's The Reflector, here to reflect what you choose to neglect. Today, we talking about, the thing is I did a video on this and I was in the car, right? It went the whole video, like I even ended the damn stream, it was like 20 minutes. And YouTube only uploaded 5 seconds of it, and that was like 3 days ago. So anyway, so this is a part 2. So it's The Reflector, here to reflect. We're talking about today the whole thing with cutting people off based on reality, societal expectations. But you need to look at it like it's you coming up with it, though, because I think I need to stop giving y'all so much grace. Like, yeah, it ain't y'all fault. It's kind of what was put onto you. And if you don't look at it with your own spiritual discernment to let you know that, oh, it's only humans here, so it was clearly just groups of people coming up with everything we know. The way we do business, the way we do religion, the way we believe, the way we do education, all of that, how you learn. So really, it's on the person, because at this point in time, everybody can think how they want to. But a lot of people are still filtering how they think through the lenses, rose-colored glasses of either religion, either some type of science, like educational type of shit, politicianal type of shit, like, which is all up under God, up under their God, how they established it. Now, if you tied yourself to that growing up, you know what I'm saying? Because back then, it wasn't, I guess, a lot of information, whatever the fuck. I look at that like it's an excuse because y'all was able to kind of network real good. So that means y'all just wasn't, it's like y'all was relating with each other, but y'all didn't share it with the world. Not saying you're supposed to, but you can do it a certain way. Old Jen didn't do that. Y'all watched it. And that's why y'all now, like, y'all feel like y'all gotta try too hard to, like, understand how the world actually was built and associate whatever you want to associate with. So you associating thoughts, whether it's sports, entertainment, whether it's politics or shows and shit. So, but ain't nothing wrong with that. Just trying to get y'all to know what the fuck. I'm trying to get y'all to know what the fuck be going on. Like, we all can think, we all can feel. So let's not act like there's some floating ball out there, bro. Like, come on, everybody knows that, because it's like, when I be saying it like that, I make it sound stupid, but that's really how people be thinking. And that's how people I'm around kind of be thinking. They don't share it around me, though. They'll be sharing how they really be, their belief system. Not that I'm gonna sit there and, think I got the best one. I just like to feel free. I like to feel like there's no boundaries, especially no boundaries coming from some shit I wasn't even in on. Hi, how you doing? I wasn't even in on. Like, I wasn't there when they made these rules. All I can do is be the person after the fact to kind of look at it for what it is. That's what anybody can do. When people come reread some history or something, I don't read them, but reread some history, like, you gonna come up with your own shit, right? So we gotta do that a little bit more, not kind of rely and use crutches for, like, the things already that's been presented, even if it's looking like it's new and reinvent it and shit like that. That's gay. But you just stand in the past and you trying to, like, uphold some shit you wasn't never able to do. That's what y'all gotta realize. Y'all gotta let it go. You ain't shit, I ain't shit. You're just a person, I'm just a person. These people that made these things that you're up under are just people. So y'all need to stop, and then y'all need to stop using your ego to try to argue these things. Holidays, educational things, politics, what to eat, health, all this shit. You sound stupid, because at this point, if you ain't got your own shit, you ain't out here actually have it. And then what y'all gonna say? Y'all blame it on the government, but that's what I do all the time. So you can't say that. I know how the government is, but like you ain't got enough money because of bills, because that's still government. But yeah, if y'all not building your own shit, then you really not doing nothing. You really don't got no place to say nothing. Like, just say, yeah, I got in on what I got in on. You got paid. You getting paid real good. Good job. Half the people at their job right now probably been there at least 5 years. At least. Now, the younger people, like at these blue-collar job warehouse, that might be a little different. Because, you know, younger people, we're going through it. We wasn't able to have one job and keep it for 20 years. I ain't never met nobody do that shit. I'm born in 1999, so I'm 25, 26. So I'm in that age group. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that's like 22, 23, they pretty much getting in where they get in, but like they gonna end up leaving that job. They spirit, their generation, all of that, they can't handle that old time shit that the old generation let happen because they wanted to turn a blind eye to it, or they didn't have enough information so they couldn't attack it. Men and women fear the unknown, so you can't think men, you don't know how to feel women, is on fear was not known. So this is why the old gen, I think they failed, because they didn't have enough information to kind of tie what the fuck's actually going on. All they utilized was what the society kind of gave them as words, phrases, relationship tactics, and all this other bullshit, and that's what they cling to. And that's why this world kind of fucked up, because now everybody trying to undo the bullshit that's already been done. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, the whole cutting off thing, that was a disclaimer. Disclaimer. Now let's talk about people, because I was trying to explain the society things, and it's not even society, it's the things that were put on us based on hierarchy and groups of people that you don't know, you ain't never gonna meet, that don't worry about money or none of that. They worried about like the psyche and how to keep control. So yeah, these people, disenforcement. So let's scratch that off the board. It ain't like none of this is the end all be all. None of the education, politics, religion, business, and entertainment. All that is like, what, girl? What? What? You gotta pee? Go over there. Go get the stick. Go. No, you not going inside. You know. Hell no. No. No, you was the main one trying to act like you want to come with me. Look at that. Anyway, so, oh yeah, what you talking about? Since I stopped my point, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what it is, Mr. What up, Trey? John Nora, old ass Unc Dad in the background heading to work. You heard that car? Nigga. Nah, but that nigga be working from home. It's my neighbor right across. That boy, really, he be stopping by QT. That's where he go. And I only know that because I'm blind, so I can't even see. My girl be always people old nosy. But y'all girls can't help being nosy. But anyway, y'all are the world, right? So, yeah, so let me get into it now. I just wanted to do the bottom line, or like the template where I'm coming from. So, people that be cutting people off for this reality expectation that I just explained, I said reality expectations, societal, oh yeah, and their own selfish expectation. Yeah. So, like I was saying, I'm done blaming really like the thing, I guess their God or the government energy that put these things onto them and they just learn. I'm done blaming them as far as an excuse for a human. No. At this point, it's your fault now. So, yay. The people that be cutting people off, these people are damaged, alone, cold-hearted, not in the good way either. Not they head ass cold-hearted. And then they're seeking some ego that they never got fulfilled on their own. Because you're supposed to fulfill your ego for yourself. Yes, the sun projects into the world, but like you gotta remember that every dog got his day, so you can't always be the shine. You know what I'm saying? And that's where people got fucked up. And it made it even worse because they were using their ego to source like the worldly type of way to be sourced. So it's like, even if you got that boost from whatever you did, you're gonna feel down again. So it's almost like this is why there's so many drug addicts. You want to get high. That's a mental thing. You get high up feeling on your high horse, and then you gonna fall. And then you're gonna feel like, damn, I gotta find my way to get it how I get it, or like get that same feeling again. This the thing, and here's the thing too. People be thinking hard work replaces everything. Like this is why people in jail, they come from jail, they end up working too hard, whether it's reading books too hard, going to church too hard, you know? So it's like the world can't quite use that shit because you just gonna keep being in the situation that the shadow government put you in. hierarchy. I mean, you feel high, you feel good. Then boom, you feel low. You feel like you gotta recuperate. You messed up, regret, all this other shit. Then you start like what, putting little pieces together so you can get up a little bit. That's on a small level. Then some people be actually like, okay, I'm about to blow up. Like not fame, but like I'm about to like really grind. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, but it's like, but we can't forget that you did real life wrong. No, like y'all trying to use like uh what's that shit? Certificates and shit. I'm trying to use like a name, but yeah, you ain't shit yourself, basically. You know? And there's examples of that with these police officers, with these ICE workers, regular people, but they got something so they can feel like they can speak up. They feel like they can have their own points of view. They have authority, whatever. So to me, this shit weak, cause this y'all don't realize y'all basically being police officers. Y'all basically being like soldiers for the monarchy. Face that, oh, y'all some knights fighting for the damn government that be taxing your ass, basically. Like, y'all flunk that. But I'm watching before work. All that. He said WSF. I'm watching before work. Oh, or it puts. Oh, my bad, bro. You know YouTube slow. And you probably been tweeting that shit, but I just can't see. But yeah. So, like I said, bro, I made this video already. This shit be pissing me off because like I would never cut somebody. Oh yeah. I wanted to get into detail now. So jobs. So I saw people on comments talking about some. Yeah, I had to cut people off because they didn't want to work, or I had to cut people off because I offered them a job and they didn't want to work it. Niggas be acting like. See, here's the thing. Y'all don't be understanding. We all live in. Homeless people are just homeless, but they still live somewhere, which is here. And it's a witchcraft because really all of this is everybody's. But it got turned into, no, this is mine because I pay it and I do the reality best. So what I'm saying is like you can't sit here and act like you feeding the homeless, basically. You can't act like you feeding the poor, aka you giving somebody a job so they can have their own source of income. Bitch, you work for somebody. If they don't want to work for that motherfucker, then it don't matter. Now, if they're constantly asking you for money, rides and shit, that's where you got to do real life. Say your fucking point. Now, if there's a big ass discrepancy and it's like y'all can't even come back from that burning bridge situation, now cut him off. But I feel like it shouldn't even be a situation of that in the first place if y'all being genuine spirits. Because like you gonna die and have dreams about how you couldn't go to work or how you put somebody on a job they didn't want to, like, what the as in die, go to your dreams, you go to your subconscious limbo, you go because you probably ain't gonna realize your ass dead because especially nowadays that's how it is. You got a whole bunch of ghosts floating around thinking they still alive. So anyway, I'm just like, y'all need to stop thinking about shit that don't matter. Y'all need to exercise your mind, but y'all lazy. Here's the thing, like, anytime you get into something too much and you get away from God, you'll start falling susceptible to anything that you think. Any thought process, any conjuring you done left in the past a week ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, that shit gonna come back to your ass and swallow you up. Because the spirit tell you God is bigger than all these battles. So you're outside of these things looking at, or you're the observer itself. You're just experiencing. So really, what and how are you experiencing? That's what matters. And it's tricky, but it ain't. But yeah. So niggas need to stop trying to cut people off for simple shit because that really come down to you being in your fucking ego. Nigga, I done put people on a job. I just got my homeboy put me on a job. I couldn't even last there because they just outboarded me. And it wasn't even my fault. They just, I guess, ain't fucked me. I don't know. Or the holidays was coming up. But, you know what I'm saying? That don't matter. We still cool as fuck. Like nothing happened. Because what the fuck? And then I put somebody on a job back now. Like Planet Fitness, my close homeboy. So, I put him on Planet Fitness. And mind you, this nigga had like already 2 jobs, I think. And he did it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. Now, I can sit here and be like, oh, why ain't they put me on the job? That's my closest homeboys. And it's like, that's why I would cut them off. Now, this is the opposite end of what I was talking about. The other people before was trying to say, like, they'll cut their people off because they try to give them a job. So, I'm trying to say, like, what if you, oh, like, since I gave them a job, why ain't give me a job? You know what I'm saying? It'll turn into some petty shit, basically. So, I feel like the world shouldn't even be on that shit like that. Damn motherfuckers is cutting folks off because they feel like they gotta be on some path. Right, bro. Yeah, there you go. And people don't realize, bro, everybody path different. But people don't, you know what, that's what it is. Spirits don't be knowing shit, so all they can do is tie their path to somebody else as an example. Nothing wrong with doing that, but the world got too infatuated with that, trying to look at people as an example. But you end up just copying them because you're doing what the government do. You're being a kobold. You're not acting like you have it. And if you do have it, you trying to have it but still be accepted, aka you're looking at somebody that already has it. So you're trying to like form your way and their way a little bit or something. Because that's how we got taught to do shit. I'm telling you, the world fucked up. Some weird ass shadow government self-improvement tactics, right? You old new year, new me fake. I've been thinking about this shit since like 2020. I was like, damn, people really be on that. And you know, I had my circle with me all the time. Like from there to like 2022, we was always hanging out and shit. But then like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? This whole, oh, I'm gonna be better for myself shit, it low key went out of hand because I think cause like me, I was like, hell no. But then it was like, when you go back to yourself, like back then, I don't know what it was, but people being to themselves, it's like since we was going through that transition, you still was basically interacting with people without even knowing it. So you really just kind of contradicted yourself. Like you don't give a fuck about that new year, new me or holidays, whatever, all that government shit. But yet you trying to find something to do and then you want to put other people on. Cause that's kind of what happened with me. Like it was like that weird energy. So then it was just like, damn, I really don't even fuck with this shit. So might as well just not even talk. Not like hard feelings. It's more like might as well just talk when we talk because we're not on the same shit. Especially when you find people like you, Trey, that I can actually talk to about the shit. So that was the whole thing. It ain't about talking either. I mean, we kicking in shit like doing productive shit, working out. But it was like at some point, you know, the world changing, so vibes are real now. Thought processes, bubbles are here, so they're interacting. If they keep on like going against each other, you're gonna keep feeling that. It's gonna get tiring. It's gonna get frustrating. You're gonna feel like you trapped or something. So anyway, but yeah, it's like, bro, this whole improvement shit is lame. It's just gonna make you separate from people. Why you think they be saying the top is lonely? That's not good. That's them saying you keep going on your high horse over. Like, no. You keep practicing the same thing that got you in on what you in on, and you kind of keep going. So it's like 50 Cent. He reached what he did using his rap. Then from there, he started just, from everything he learned and the people he talked to, he just kept on like rising to, aka like being distant. Nigga going to Antarctica to the North Pole and shit. Like, what's over there? Death? That just means this is why they came up with space. That whole allegory, like the more you go up, it's not no more air and it's cold as fuck. They're trying to say they want to go to that cold, distant land that they think and imagine that is really good and promised to them, that they God promised to them. But all that shit is just fabricated bullshit because we all know when you feel too high, your ass is going to get shut down. Not like feel negative, but you got to be equilibrium. So 50 Cent need to know he looked like a frog. 50 Cent need to know he looked like his breath stank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he need to know, like, you just a coon low-key at the end of the day. You good, you real good. You a comedian. You a cancer. You funny. You is pretty funny. But you got that shit from witty white people. You old AI comeback face. Shut your ass up. But yeah, people like him, it's just like, bro, y'all niggas is lame. But yeah, he said America, low-key, Aquarius moon, so niggas gotta be in groups to be successful, yeah. Motherfuckers make weirdo bad associations, fact. Hey, shout out to Wrestling Queen. Oh, you wrestle? You wrestle? That's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to you. But witty white folks, right, bro? But you said motherfuckers make weird associations. I agree with you. I knew especially since I'm telling you, bro, since well, my generation, it's kind of with you too, but my generation bringing that Neptune and Aquarius and the Uranus and Aquarius, we actually brought the ideas of how it got started in the first place of how to associate, but also how to do it for real. Cause we're coming from like a outstanding, like the bigger world type of energy. But you can get lost though, cause a lot of people like me, I was getting lost. I'm over here, I could associate with anything, you know. But we brought the energy of simplicity, genuine connections, and you can fuck around and meet somebody out there and be closer with them than some people you grew up with type of shit. But I know for sure we got to get together. But like I said, the shadow government just over here making it seem like you got to be a famous content creator, and then they'll collab, so they can give you an idea like, oh yeah, so I got to collab, which is right. But the thing is, you got to already have it built. Whether it's a whole bunch of people around you that has their own role, or you just do it with the person you with. Like it's just more to it. It ain't just that easy. But you can always make something out of nothing. I'll tell you that. You can always make nothing out of something. Whatever. Right to left, left, right. But yeah, like I said, shout out to female wrestler. You gonna be wrestler. You probably big ass legs and some tree trunk dogs. Nah, bro, this location business is motherfuckers, they got stuff built. Yeah, bro. And it's like I ain't even hating on, like, I get it, bro. Like I be in the mindset of like I can do it. And I've been thinking like this. So like I be looking at little things. These damn Arabic little ass stores and shit, they be having their whole family owning that shit. Like that's theirs. The only people they gotta answer to is the, government tax paying, property owning bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then the stock markets, you know how they buy shit. Or the damn donut shop. This bitch, I see young as fuck like me, bro. But she run it now because I knew the parents before. Now she running. So there you go, right? I was just like, why the fuck we can't do this shit? Black people over here, we gotta go to a white man business. Oh, can I get some food? And then they get mistreated. They gotta go back home and shit and act like an ass to their own family, like they supposed to be doing what the fuck they doing because they didn't boss up on shit. How's that our fault? How is that our fault? But yeah, bro. I'm saying, shout out to Nick her. That was funny. You ain't shit. I thought it was saying like Nick her. I'm thinking like you like a his or hers girl or something, like they them or something. I mean, shout out to people that do that. It is what it is. I'd be like, look, just get into spirituality. You don't think of they like they as in a group of spirits, and then them is like, think of the different way. Y'all gotta like carry it to your actual real life and transform. But anyway, hello, you look like you got short temper. I wonder why you said that. You sound like an AI bot. I kind of do got a short temper, but I'm just more like aggravated. I get aggravated. But bro, so yeah, man. Shit. At the end of the day, shit be weird nowadays, but like get the people you can, do the best y'all can, bro. Cause that's all we got nowadays. Grouping, community, coming together, creativity. That's all we got. If you try to do it on your own, you can. Here's the thing though. You might have to have a middleman to help you get up more. Get lucky, quote unquote, like blow up. Or you would have had to already been doing it. A little bit, like not that you got famous back then, you know what I'm saying? But you would have had to already been doing it to even have any luck of getting something going right now if you're trying to do it by yourself. So, cause then the association gonna come from you already been doing it, so it's a reputation. And then you're gonna attract other people automatically that do it. It's just the universe type shit, the esoteric realm shit. But how many times you said you get in on my last nerve? Hell no, I don't say that. You sound like an old man. But doing on your own is hard as fuck. It takes years on God, yeah. Like at these underground as fuck rappers, right, bro? And I ain't gonna lie, like the other underground rappers that blew up back, like the ones that came out around 2016 through 2018, bro, they shot. Boy, they hit the mark. They hit the marker. But then after that, it was like a whole bunch of talented people, but it was a whole bunch of labels, aka the business owners that were in a fucking conundrum. Like they didn't know what to do at some point because times was changing. So these owners with money don't be knowing shit to do. They be waiting for somebody else to have an idea. Like, but yeah, niggas be like Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob. Nigga SpongeBob gave him a whole idea. This nigga gonna be like, what am I supposed to do? And then he gonna act like he came up with the goddamn shit. You know, that's really how the world these damn cartoons be on point. But I'm saying, you getting ignored now. Wait, oh shit, my fault. You just blow up and straight up boxing you, bitch. Do I look like a woman beater? You act like I give a fuck. I know you white. You probably white or Arabic. I work, wait till... Wait. Oh, you do? That's what's up. That's what's up, Trey. But yeah, man. I do, you know what? You right. I do be beating my girl. I beat it all the way up. You wouldn't know about that, would you? You wouldn't know about that. You lame. But thanks for giving me your energy, though. Go ahead, subscribe. Go ahead, subscribe, nicker. Nicker. You know what I'm saying? You lost in social media, trying to enforce your will, trying to troll, trying to have your own point of views and shit. Nobody cares. Trying to have your own narrative, nobody cares. You might as well, you better off making a meme page or some shit and like just keep posting news about like celebrities or some shit. Be a lame. Go do that. You don't get no respect. Nobody cares about you. But yeah, man, how long I been on here? 26 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This dilemma with this cutting off shit, it's bad, bro. Like, and how I really knew. Look, this is how you really know the world getting bad. Go on Twitter or Instagram's comments when it comes into like a controversial video, whether it's like a racist video or about some gay shit or social things. You know, go to them comments. You gonna see these people is horrible. This world suck. I know they behind the screen, but the fact that they coming up with that in the first place, like, I don't know. It's like, damn, bro, are y'all still in high school? That's really how I be thinking about this shit. Even people at work, they don't realize work mimics high school where you just came from. Bells. You got to be on time, be on schedule. You get a certain amount of tardies, you got to do something for it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. See, the thing is, they didn't grow up in high school. They had a whole bunch of pent up energy, right? So they going to go to work as a grown up so they can do what they want type shit, right? Y'all ever seen that Fairly Odd Parents episode where Timmy wanted to like be a grown up and not have parents around? That's basically what they doing. So they start just going crazy. So then, what then? These niggas is gonna start like doing whatever the fuck they want, but it's just gonna end up being like a crash out or something. That should just be weird, man. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot my point. But yeah, man. Damn, I forgot my point. It was real good too. See, I hate being a waterhead ass Mercury. I be trying to take it slow, but then sometimes I be striking that shit real quick, and then I don't get my point off the right way. I might sound too like a certain way. But anyway, you said you a chill nigga. I like and subscribe. Oh, shout out to you. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be cool with the people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie though. I do be getting mad though. Not on the internet. You better get mad on the internet, but I get mad, bro. Like, but yeah, Instagram Reels is unhinged and I fucking love it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yo, I know you white. I fucking love it. No offense, my nigga. Stranger. Nah, yeah, it got bad as fuck. That them controversial point. Yeah. Because like everything under okay, so here this is an example. So what I saw, this is what made me want to make the video, even though I've been thinking about it. But because people were saying was it Twitter? Man, it don't even matter. Because Twitter really be unhinged. Nah, you think Instagram. No. Twitter is unhinged. Bad. Like, it's horrible. But it was basically a bitch talking about some... I would literally cut off some people. I remember what she said. She basically said, like, bro, I got to cut people off because they holding me back. Or I can't be around no bum. or I literally cut somebody off for this reason. Like they were trying to make it seem like it was little, but then everybody in the comments was like, yeah, I thought I was the only one. This one time I cut somebody off because they wasn't trying to work. This one time I was cutting somebody off because like they never did nothing with their life. I guarantee you never had not one real conversation with them. Better yet, I bet you don't even know how to put your spirit in that space to even have a conversation with them. Better yet, shut the fuck up. These people, bro, these people be lonely, non-genuine. And the thing is, bro, they be the main ones that have money, though. They be having money. I be like, what the fuck? Your ass on some cutthroat shit, probably. You be cutthroat to your damn self, probably. I'm saying I'm all about grinding, bro, but it gotta be for a cause that ain't just you trying to reach the end of the rainbow, old leprechaun looking ass, bro. You can't be on that, cause then that's just you wishing for a star. Y'all ever had them dreams where you kind of flying high, like you almost going off a cliff, like you see like this or some shit? I know I do, but that's you trying to reach for the stars, but you just going to falling short. So you gotta just have like equilibrium to just be like, man, look, I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta have nobody, up under me or have weird ass expectations just because somebody else ain't doing what I'm doing or some weird shit. But yeah. Like, cause the thing is, bro, you can keep grinding all you want. Man, bro, you can grind yourself into sickness. You can grind yourself into the dirt and be depressed. You can grind yourself into and stay there though, cause it's all about staying down until you get up. Now it's not all about that. You can use that tactic, but I'm just saying you can grind yourself in the dirt and you ain't gonna get back up. There's a lot of things you can do, or you can grind yourself in some pussy. That's not even always good, but hey, we here to be fucking sleeping and eating. That's all we really. That's what. But also we worried about our Amelia. Shut up. We worried about our path though, which your path is just dealing with your feelings, emotions, growing to be a better person for yourself though. Better person means better. Know better, do better. So you know something, you gotta do better. So if you know that this ain't right, you gotta do better, But that's why when I have kids, bro, I'm gonna teach them so simple. Like the world is not like that. And I need to have new breeds, bring more of my original ideas here through a kid, and then mix with my girl. She got the most original ideas too. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It just feel good as fuck out here. That's why I'm just chilling. It ain't felt this good in a while. It feel like fall in the morning or something. You know what I'm saying? Who the fourth person that came up in here? What's another point I had? It was something else. People be talking about yeah, but like you gotta watch out for people that be trying to cut people off for some shit like that. Because here's the thing, they're basically doing a Drake. They're basically doing somebody that's famous that gotta reach the top. Yet, how did they get to the top? From people doing this to them. You know what I'm saying? Yet, so when they get there, and then like they get lonely too much where they ain't got no earth, because we here to be interactive. They ass gonna feel like, damn, what the fuck am I doing now? They want to pray now. Oh, they want to be relatable more now and shit. It's the same shit, bro. Shit be whack as hell. I'm like, why the fuck y'all niggas be trying to pull off this fake ass shit that's been debunked a long time ago, and you could debunk it in 2 seconds if you really just think. I'm tired of people being on that money shit, I'm telling you. Because if that's true, how the fuck I get shit for free? Half the time. Look, this nigga Van, look. I already know who it is. Oh, wait, no, he just turned that bitch on. Never mind. That boy gotta wait like 10 minutes to draw that bitch. But, yeah, bro. I don't know who them 4 people were in here, but... I mean, the other 3. But Yeah, man. I wish niggas would talk. I'm like, damn, if I stayed on the stream a little long, like I would say something. And you see the title. Oh, it's all good, though. Bro, have you noticed in Texas, like it start getting colder in the morning? Like it be colder in the morning when the sun come out than at night. You notice that? So like from 6 to 8, it'll get colder, and then the day will start, and it'll kind of whatever it's gonna do, like warm up or whatever. Man, I can't believe they turned off my motherfucking stream that first time. I was really talking some shit, but I think I like this one better anyway. Hell yeah. I've been tracking the sun positions and all that, like where, well, from my perspective, because my house faces the north, so obviously the sun on the east. But like springtime, wait, let me think. Yeah, springtime it'd be like way over there. Start now, it start way over here. So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to formulate my shit. Like, okay. Oh yeah, and something else I peeped real quick. When anytime like in your neighborhood, they built yours a little more modern, but in your neighborhood, you should think of it like that's like a whole bubble of energies that's just cycling. So as the sun brings the day, brings all the clouds, all the areas and shit, it's like everybody gets sectioned. Cause it's like think about it like this: how are you already manifesting being around people? Because you somehow related. You see, there you go. But you somehow related, so that means we all sharing something. So you should probably pay attention to that, just so you can be on some like let me act in this, not act in this way, but like you can just see how everybody might feel, or you can kind of maybe see a new realization, or you can see how you might get affected. That's really what I'm trying to say. You can see how you're getting affected because you might be feeling something that your neighbor feeling low key. And I know I'm speaking for me. I got 12th house son, but it's true. So yeah, I thought about that like 2 months ago. I was like, damn, we really be having our own filtering system through our neighborhood because you know all the houses blocking it, keeping it like in. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't even feel wind sometimes when you in the neighborhood, but when you go out in the street, you can actually feel the circulation. But yeah, I just shit my pants and it's raining down my. What? I don't even know why I read that. I thought that was Trey saying that. Shut up, Anthony. Get your flaunt that ass out. You probably look like a fucking duck, bitch. I don't got time to roast you. Oh, wait, you got a picture, though. Look. Oh, it's the anime picture. You better be lucky. You know what? Trolls are basically like hecklers. in a crowd. Shut up. I got acid reflux, man. But yeah, they're like hecklers in the crowd. They just want to get the comedian to react to them, basically. Sometimes that shit needed, though. That's the thing. Like, I feel like trolls are basically playing the energy of, like, you remember the king and queen days? They're playing the energy of like those merchants that be on the outside that low-key don't fuck with the queens and shit, and they be having perspectives about it. But see, back then it was more like military tactics, serious military tactics. People still do that same thing. They